Hello, and welcome to this first module of our Master's Programme in Clinical Gait Analysis. It's called Measuring Walking. It's got two aims. The first aim is to create a new learning environment in which you can flourish as both autonomous and social learners. Most of you have been out of the formal education for some time, and I'm sure learning technologies have moved on. Many of you will be particularly unfamiliar with the sorts of internet-based technologies we're going to use for this distance learning programme. So one of the most important things on this first module is that you learn how to use this technology as effectively as possible. The second aim of the module is to allow you to use and reflect on the experience of using a range of clinical gait analysis measurement technology, with the hope that you will develop a mastery of the state of the art in making measurements. The first few weeks involve an introduction to the learning environment and to each other, some reflection on what clinical gait analysis actually is, and then a week's study of basic measurement theory. After that, we move on to a series of measurement exercises on a week-to-week basis. Each week you'll have an opportunity to learn from a selection of learning materials. You'll then be given exercises in data capture, which will involve some opportunity to share data with fellow students and to have conversations about them in order to move forwards. And you'll then be asked to reflect on what you've learned and how this is going to affect your clinical and professional practice. The work is going to be assessed in two ways. The first will be on the basis of an e-learning portfolio that you'll build up on a week-by-week basis. At the end of the program, or the end of the module, we're going to ask you to select your 9 best entries to that portfolio, and we'll assess you upon those. The second assessment is a team data collection exercise. It's going to require you to collect data on healthy individuals walking, to share that data with each other, and to reflect on the differences between measurements you've made and measurements that other people have made. This is quite a demanding undertaking, and you really need to think about it from quite early on in the module. The information on this site is much more detailed and specific than that on the Programme Blackboard site. But don't forget to go back there for general information related to the programme as a whole. So let's move on. Let's look at the material.